everybody. I hope you're having a good day. It's a beautiful day outside, sun shining, there's no wind, beautiful spring day. So today's project, I'm going to show you how to do a paper sculpture. So I chose 2 colors of paper. You choose whatever colors you want. Get a couple pieces of paper, get yourself a pair of scissors, and a roll of tape for this first part. And then probably some glue for the last half. So get your supplies ready and I'll meet you right back here. Alright guys, so for the first half of this, what I want you to do, I'm going to cut this in half because I'm probably not going to use all this paper. These are big pieces. Okay, I'm going to set that aside. So what I'm going to do is I am going to make a bunch of one shape. So you think of whatever shape it is that you want to make. I'm going to cut these into strips because I think I'm going to do circles. So you can do big ones and small ones. You just make a bunch of the same shape. I'm going to show you what I mean here. Let's cut a few of these too. Oh, I lied. I have 3 colors. Didn't realize I had another piece stuck to that one. But that's all right. Happy little accident. So I'm just going to cut a few of these strips, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. So I've decided to do circles. So I'm going to make some big circles. You just hold that there. Go ahead and tape it so that it stays that shape. I want to do some smaller circles, so I'm going to cut that in half. But I'm going to stick with all circles. I'm not going to change my shape. I want you to make all of one shape and get a bunch of them. And we just keep making different sized circles. Maybe I'll cut a few of these, you know, randomly. And then I'm just connecting it. Now you can make circles, you can try to do triangles, you can just figure out any kind of shape you want to do. You can do squares. Just figure out how you're going to make your shapes. Make one and put it together. And then you make a whole bunch of them. So this is step 1. I'm just taping those as I go. And I'm just making all different sizes of circles, right? And I'm taping them. So just figure out what shapes you want to do. I chose an easy shape. You can make them a lot more complex, a lot harder. You know, maybe you want to figure out how to put triangles together by taping here and here. You'd have to cut these at a diagonal. Diagonal means slanted. You could also figure out how to do squares by playing with your tape and your paper. You know, a square, you would put some folds in it. There's 1, 2. See, that's the start of one. And you would take your next piece of paper, fold it as well. So then I could put that one there and that one there. And see, I would have a square. You just cut that piece off. You put your tape on there, keep your pieces together. So you choose what you want your pieces to look like. As you can see, you can let your imagination run wild with this one, okay? So let's take a few minutes and everybody make their pieces. I'm going to continue making my pieces, and then we'll get back together and I'll show you what we're going to do with them, okay? All right, now that we have our pieces all made, I went and got a black piece of construction paper. You can use whatever color you want. I thought the black would be a nice contrast to the colors that I had chosen. So what you're going to do is you're going to create a sculpture on here. Now you can either glue these pieces down or you can use a little bit of tape. So we're just going to be creative here. And I'm going to decide what mine looks like. So you just start using your circles. And I want that one right there, so I bend that tape and then push it down. And I'm going to put a little on the other side. So I stick it on there first, pull that out until it's sitting where I want it, and push that down. See? You can also use glue, like I said. So be creative. What do you want yours to look like? This is just a silly little paper sculpture to get you used to thinking about your designs and how you want something to look. Okay, I want that one there. So like I said, you can use glue or tape. And you just start creating your masterpiece. And I'm just deciding where things will go as I go along. You can see it's got a little bit of movement to it. Isn't that cool? I want this piece to connect to that piece. See, so this can be kind of somewhat three-dimensional, right? Let's take a pink piece and connect to that piece. I want it to look like it's going down. This is just a fun little project to do, and it gets your creative juices flowing. You see, we're almost down. I'm going to use one more there. Push that down. See how cool? So you guys work on yours, and let's see what kind of creations we can come up with. This I would call an abstract sculpture. It's just shapes that make me happy. And it's just one continuous shape. You can be creative in however you put these together. If you use glue, then all these tape lines won't show, but for the purpose of the video, I'm using tape because that way I don't have to wait for the glue to dry to show you how this is going to look. See, you can bring it up as much as you want. You can make a specific design. Maybe you want to make a robot or something along that line. I'm just trying to make sure my pieces are going to stay in place. See, it's real easy to make lots of different shapes. Lay it out how you want it and tape it in place. You've got some little pieces coming out of there. Maybe we have a piece inside of that one. Lay your tape down, or your glue, whichever you're using. And see, this is something you can play with and just have fun with it. Be creative. Design yours however you want. And there we have it. My sculpture is pretty much done. Now, what would you call this? I think I'm going to call it Crazy Circles. Pretty cool, huh? So you can go as high as you want. You can put, the more circles you put in there, or whatever shape you chose, the more interesting it's going to be. You don't have to really plan it out. You can have happy accidents. So play with this one, have a lot of fun, make me some paper sculptures. Let's bring them back to the club when we open up, and let's check them out and talk about them, and see why we chose to do what we did. This almost looks like a little slide in the middle to me. It's kind of fun. There's movement to it. You can hang it on the wall just like that, or you can hang it on the wall like that, or you can have it be a flat thing. It's all in your preference, what you want it to look like. So you guys enjoy this one. I hope you had fun making it. It's just a fast little project, something fun to do with stuff you have around the house. Be creative. See how many different shapes you can come up with. Maybe you want to do one with multiple shapes in it. Try that. Make sure you make up all your little shapes first and then do your sculpture. It makes it go a little faster that way. So until next time, this is Art-Tastic with Ms. Fawn. That's me. I miss you guys. We'll see you soon. Bye.